around boxing, and briefly I just want to talk about the heavyweight division and the landscape in boxing. Now, you know, you hear the little chirp, you hear the mass media talk about, because, you know, I'm going to tell you like this, the mass media, they don't follow boxing. They don't know anything about no boxing, you know. They remember when boxing was kind of dead? Remember when boxing was in a coma? Where was ESPN? ESPN was nowhere to be found. You be watching First Take, you watch all the news, all the debates, they never mention boxing. Get out of here. The only people they know is Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, and Triple G, and Manny Pacquiao. That's all they know, and now they know Tyson Fury just because he signed with him, but they don't know nothing. Anyway, I gotta get something, you know, I gotta get this thing out my mind, you know, out my chest, you know, out the system. I gotta let y'all know what's really going on, because y'all being duped by the promotional aspect of, you know, what's going on in the heavyweight division. I'm gonna say it like this. Look, boxing is boxing is alive, but we cannot forget that the heavyweight division, you know, sometimes, you know, just take away the Mayweather and take away those type of fighters. But in the whole, we know that the heavyweight division is important to the sport of boxing. You also know that the heavyweight division plays a big part in dictating where boxing is at worldwide. Now, we do remember when the Klitschko's was fighting, that boxing was actually in a coma, right? No disrespect to the Klitschko's. You know, you already know they Hall of Famers. I never disrespect any fighter like that. No, I'm not dissing the Klitschko. I'm just saying the landscape of boxing and what excites the casuals. Now, to be honest, look, boxing fans' heart, love it. Modern Day Warriors, Modern Day Gladiators. You already know that's the slogan. I always say that about these fighters. I love the fight game, but also, speaking from a fan's point of view, and try to relate what the casual is thinking and how the casuals are feelings, because they put their money into watching the fight as well. So we gotta, you know, give them a little say so. There's a lot of crazy ones, but you already know. We know in the heavyweight divisions, the people want to see knockouts. You want to see technical, you want to see people with technique? Of course you want to see people with technique. A lot of great heavyweights got technique. We're talking about Muhammad Ali got technique. We're talking about, you know, Lennox Lewis and Holyfield. Beautiful techniques. Beautiful. But at the end of the day, what gets boxing running, what gets people excited is the heavyweight division when we see knockouts. Now, we gotta understand that when Klitschko fought Tyson Fury, pay-per-view numbers, okay, at that time, yeah, for a heavyweight fight, but we all know, what was it? It was a snooze fest. Do you know why? Because it was just two technical boxers, big, huge, big personalities and things of that nature with Tyson Fury, you know. But it's the style of fighting wasn't the casual type of style, especially in the heavyweight division. It was a snooze fest. So even at that time, boxing was kind of in a coma. The only people that really kept boxing alive and boxing relevant of course, there was a lot of fighters going on, but it wasn't. It was leaving the mainstream. People wasn't following. The fight wasn't being made that people really wanted to see. The action wasn't there, especially in the heavyweight division. Of course, every time we think about the heavyweight division, we think about the last of the Mohicans. We're talking about Mike Tyson himself. That's the guy that we hold because he entertained us so well. He was a freak of nature, knocking everybody in their mama out. Now, boxing, like I say in my other videos, have came out the coma. Yes, somebody woke it up, somebody shook it up, you know? And it was, of course, and I'm talking about the heavyweight division in particular, because the small division, the welterweight division has done good, the smaller division has done good, the middleweight division, we already know Canelo is doing great and things of that nature, but again, the heavyweight division was really what dictates the sport in a large scale. Just not one fight. It's just not one mega fight. Because at the end of the day, just like we had Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, then what's next? Then we had Canelo and Triple G, but then what's next? It has to be a nice flow. It has to be in every division. It has to be a mega fight in every division. It should be more than just one division per decade. Yeah, I mean, it should be more than one mega fight per decade. You understand what I'm saying? So, it got woken up because now we had two knockout artists as the heavyweight. We had Deontay Wilder, with a lot of people within the sport of boxing talk about his technique and things of that nature, but it doesn't matter because the fans, the casual fans that come out and support, because we all know there's a lot of boxing, people, there's a lot of hardcore boxing fans, but we cannot hold boxing all on ourselves and put it out there. We need the casual, we need mainstream to keep boxing alive across the world, which it is around, underground and things of that nature with the boxer, with the hardcore boxing fan. But to be mainstream, we gotta have those action fights, we gotta have those personalities, especially in the heavyweight division. Now we got Deontay Wilder and we had Anthony Joshua, two knockout artists that look apart. A lot of people are going to be like, what you mean look apart? Of course, there's a lot of people in the casual that just don't understand the word of boxing, that they look at a guy like Anthony Ruiz and be like, who the hell is that? Just like dumb Stephen A. Smith said in his comment, I'm going to call him a dumb dude. I'm going to say his dumb comments about Anthony Ruiz because he just don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, we had two knockout artists. And we got Deontay Wilder that's ending dudes in spectacular fashion. We had Anthony Joshua that's ending and knocking dudes out in spectacular fashion, young in their prime. But now, we're salivating over Tyson Fury. You hear Timothy Bradley, you hear Andre Ward, you hear all these fighters. But you know what? The best technical boxer in the heavyweight division is Tyson Fury. Look. Tyson Fury's style, and I'm talking about his personality because his personality is gold. He could self-promote himself. I'm talking about the in-ring performances. His technical style is what got boxing in the coma in the first place. I'm not talking about him himself. I'm talking about his style. Yes, he has beautiful style. Yes, he got good footwork. Yes, he moves. He's agile for a 6'9" dude. But at the end of the day, we don't want to see no agile 6'9" dude. We don't want to see a heavyweight that moves around the ring. No, and doesn't look apart at the same time. We want to see knockouts from the heavyweight division. Do we want to see some speed? We want to see some speed. Yeah, from the smaller division, from the welterweight division, from the lightweight division, from the bantamweight division, from the 154-pound division to the middleweight. Yes, we want to see that. Yes, we want to see some fast. We want to see fast, lightning technique and things of that nature. That's when we talk about the Sugar Ray Leonard. That's when we're talking about the Durant. That's when we're talking about Aaron Pryor and things of that nature. But when it comes to the heavyweight division, we want to see what? Knockouts. We want to see spectacular knockouts like that. We want to see the freakish. When we look at the heavyweight, we look at that, look at this big dude, look at this monster dude, superhero looking type of, you know what I'm talking about. And now, it's like since ESPN is sound, Tyson Fury with ESPN, now they're praising this technical thing. And yes, he's a better boxer than Deontay Wilder. He's a better technical boxer than Anthony Joshua. He's a better boxer than all these guys. But that's the same with Klitschko. He's a great boxer. Even Lennox Lewis, he's a great boxer, great boxer, throw the jabs and things of that nature. But that's not what really got the heavyweight, got it going. It actually got put in a coma because the fans don't want to see no 6-foot dudes just dancing around, throwing jabs. They want to see power blows. They want to see knockouts. They want to see excitement. They want to see something that is really powerful and magical. Deontay Wilder brings that. Anthony Joshua was bringing that. But if you go and praise the guy now, Tyson Fury, and like I said, modern day world, love the story, love the comeback story and things of that nature. But now they want to talk about you're contradicting yourself, fans, or casuals, or media, whoever's putting out there. You want boxing to wake up. I think you should stick to the guy that should be leading the sport. And the guy that I believe that should be leading the sport is the one that brings out the most excitement, the one that brings the freakish power, and that is Deontay Wilder. Whether you like it or not, if we did not have Deontay Wilder right now, the heavyweight division will still be in the damn coma. Am I right? Nah, I'm being serious though. You know, if Deontay Wilder wasn't in the heavyweight division, I think that the heavyweight division, it will still be in a coma. It will still be in a coma. Now, of course, matchmaking is good in boxing. Of course, we have a boxer like Tyson Fury with a puncher like Deontay Wilder. That works good. That works good as well. You know, if they're promoting it that way, yes, it works good as well. But they're giving too many praise. Now, I'm not talking about not giving praise, not trying to give praise to Tyson Fury. He deserved. He put his life on the line for our pure entertainment. I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about skills itself. I'm talking about what's exciting. What skills is exciting. That makes the sport going, especially in the heavyweight division. If the heavyweight division is the division that really dictates what's boxing going, and the heavyweight division is what we was missing. We had champion like Klitschko, but the heavyweight division was still missing. Tyson Fury did beat Klitschko, but the heavyweight division still was sleeping in a coma. Deontay Wilder has delivered that type of excitement that boxing needed, especially in the heavyweight division. They got the heavyweight things going. So please stop, people, contradicting yourself and saying, oh, boxing is dead, it's boring, look at the Klitschko, look at this, and it's all the way in Europe, and those are the guys, we don't have an American boxer, we don't have that knockout, we want the Mike Tyson. You got it. Praise it. Do not praise what got boxing in the coma in the first place.